Hi everyone, welcome to Good for the Game TV. This is our fourth successive live show of the night. We started off with GG Gaming Gone Mad at 8:30. That's 8:30 every Thursday night. Our rugby handicap show, or our rugby betting show, the handicap at 9. We've talked English Premier League at 10, and now we're going to talk Telkom Knockout Cup, which gets going this weekend, and that is our final show of the night. And after this, I can tell you something, I'm going to bed because I'm absolutely exhausted. As much as I love talking sports betting, I'm feeling a little bit drained here in what is quite a hot evening in Johannesburg. Here to talk to me about the game, it's Chris Sturdy from Good for the Game. Chris, we haven't been more than 10 minutes since our last show. You've done a bit of tidying up there, have you, since the Oracle commented?
No, that's next week's mission, Brent. It'll be spick and span for next Thursday.
Right. Well, we don't have PSL this weekend, so we've had a bit of a break from that. But we decided to do a show for the Telkom Knockout Cup because South Africans love their cup competitions, and I sometimes get the feeling some of the teams put more emphasis on the cup competitions than even on the league itself. And Chris, before we get into the matches themselves, you spotted anything in the outright markets that catches your eye?
Yeah, I had a look. Bits of the holders of this competition, I was surprised to see them trading as favourites, or at least there was something like 2-1 in an outright market I saw, and I couldn't really get my head around that. I like Sundowns, Brent, 4-1 Sundowns. I think that in the past they've had other commitments, other priorities than the knockout football. They've been busy in Africa. They narrowly missed out on MTNA, semi-final exit on penalties. So a bit of heartbreak there. They're the only unbeaten side in the PSL, albeit they've drawn too many matches. They've had some rough end of the stick with some refereeing decisions. These things tend to iron themselves out over a season. Home draw against Blum Celtic in the first round, although Sundowns also excellent away from home, so maybe not too much emphasis on that. But yeah, Sundowns at 4-1, I thought that stood out.
Right, just laughing at Peter Paul here. He comments that his kettle takes longer than 4 minutes to boil. He was trying to make himself a cup of tea between the English Premier League show and this one, and he hasn't succeeded in that. But thanks, one of our loyal supporters, and he watches virtually every show. Peter Paul, thanks, Magic Man on Twitter. Good to have you on board. And Oracle Rugby coming in, and I'll read his tweet now. Baroka, Maritzburg, and Sundown should all win at home. Pirates, he won't touch, and he likes Wits, should also win. However, you cannot rule out the draw in any fixture. And Chris, we'll agree with that always, won't we? When South African teams play, and particularly perhaps in cup competitions, the draw is always a massive run, as teams often seem to play not to lose rather than to win the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think we'll see extra time in a few of these. It's a case of identifying the right ones. Some of those picks that Oracle just reeled off, I'm in agreement with. I'm nodding my head, but one or two of them, I'm certainly not.
Right, well, let's go through the fixtures. Starting on Saturday, we've got quite a few games, 5 games on Saturday. We've got Baroka up there at home to Golden Arrows, with Baroka the favourites here at 15-10.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Baroka are favourites, but this is one where I could see definitely going into extra time. Neither side are particularly prolific goal scorers, even by South African standards. Baroka on a terrible run in the ABSA Premiership. Only 1 goal in their last 5 league games as well. 90-minute draw, definitely a runner for me. Maybe also under 1.5 goals. I was battling a little bit to find a lot of exotic betting before we started the shows tonight. Yeah, low scoring draw, or even 1-0 either way. Under 1.5 or 2-1 for a 90-minute draw. I think you're in with a chance.
Yeah, it should. I see the draw trading at below 2-1, so clearly the bookmakers in agreement there. But even then, I can't see there being more than a goal in this. I think the draw is going to be I'll be very surprised if the draw's not a runner going into the last 5 minutes, one way or another, whether it's level at that stage or one of the teams trailing perhaps by a goal. Free State Stars up against Wits. Stars quite often to beat at home, but they are underdogs here against Wits.
Yeah. Form, ABSA Premiership form would suggest that Wits are the right ones. Free State, on their day, they can be a handful, especially in the Free State. I don't know, Brent. I find this as tricky as any game on the Telkom Knockout Coupon to call, and I went for 2 to 3 goals in total. They have met once this season already. Wits won 3-0 at home. That was early on in the ABSA Premiership season, but yeah, the cup football can be totally different. Free State won the Nedbank Cup last season. Wits won this competition last season, so they both got some pedigree in knockout football. Yeah, tough to call. 2 to 3 goals in total, because I think Wits have always got a goal in them, and Free State might just be on a going day.
Yeah, I think the 2 to 3 goals in total is a good one there as well. Probably get around at the 17 to 20, 9 to 10 mark on that. Sundowns, your outright pick there at home to Bloemfontein Celtic. We've had this rubber stamped by the Oracle as well. He likes Sundowns at home. You can get 8 to 10 Sundowns and 4 to 1 Bloemfontein Celtic, and that 8 to 10 tempting, Chris?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with my outright pick being Sundowns to win the trophy, there's no real sort of enthusiasm about getting involved in the match result. But when I saw 8 to 10, I thought, no, that's too big. So I've had a little bit of the 8 to 10 for Sundowns to win. I think Celtic, they started the Premier League PSL season really well. But I think this might be a too tough a ask for them. And Sundowns 8 to 10, I like that one.
Right. Well, Oracle did say he wouldn't touch Orlando Pirates. They are the favourites at 17 to 20 to beat Chipper United at home.
Yeah, look, Pirates, I mean, they sound like a broken record here, but they play the best football in for me in South Africa. Pirates is great to watch. I really, really like to sit down, get a cup of tea as I drink now, and watch a Pirates game, because they're a lot more entertaining than what they used to be. They miss too many chances, though, and they always let they always look likely to concede at some stage in the game. But I think Pirates have got too much firepower for Chipper. And I thought, again, was it? Have you got a price there, Brent? Did you say 0.83? I saw.
What for Pirates to win? 17 to 20.
17 to 20. Yeah, I think again it's another one too big. And yeah, I took a price just under that earlier today.
Yeah, I haven't shopped around, but I'm on the World Sports Betting website, and you've got 17 to 20. So you like Orlando Pirates going against the Oracle there. Maritzburg United up against Highlands Park. Highlands Park actually the favourites. They had a fairly start to their PSL campaign. They're 20 here and 21 to 10 the home team. Now, Chris, last season Maritzburg had a very, very strong home form, but they're over 2 to 1 now.
Yeah, look, if we go on league form, and again that could be dangerous because knockout football a very different animal. But Maritzburg have drawn 4 of the last 5. Highlands have drawn 5 out of 8 in the league. 90-minute draw. I can't get away from it.
Right, 90-minute draw there at 18 to 10. Polokwane up against Supersport. We're on to the first of Sunday's fixtures now. And Polokwane here are actually the favourites at 15 to 10. I think they beat Chiefs in the league not so long ago. And they play against Supersport who are 9 to 4.
Yeah, Polokwane in cracking form. I think they're unbeaten. Well, they are unbeaten in 6. I think 4 of those might have been victories, so they've certainly been rising up the ABSA Premiership standings. They played SuperSport a couple of weeks ago in Polokwane, and it was a 1-1 draw. There should have been more goals. Both sides would feel that they missed chances that could have won the game. SuperSport made a habit of going deep in knockout football. So certainly, can't underestimate them. I like the idea of both teams to score, and I found 21 to 20 at GG Gaming.
At GG Gaming, 21 to 20, both teams to score. Moving on to the second game on Sunday, my eyes are starting to fade at this time of night. Polokwane City. Oh, I've just read it. That's the second one. We got Kaizer Chiefs up against Leopards. Chiefs here 6 to 10. If I look quickly, they're the shortest price on the card against Black Leopards, the newcomers to the PSL, who are 5 to 1. Can you take Chiefs with any confidence here for your accumulators, Chris?
Not at that price, no. Not even in accumulators. I think they've probably got enough to win, but those odds tell you as much about Leopards rather than Chiefs. They did seem to have turned the corner, but a couple of disappointing results in the league. They're absolutely desperate for a trophy. They haven't won the Telkom knockout for a long time, Brent. 2010. You have to go back to 2010 for the last time Chiefs won this trophy. They haven't won any trophy since Stuart Baxter left. So, yeah, they've got to start delivering. I think they'll beat Leopards, maybe 1-0, 2-0. But not a game I'd be getting involved in.
All right, and the final fixture, but I don't know if we should touch on it. I see it's taking place only on Tuesday. Have you had a look at it? It's Amazulu against Cape Town City.
Just a very quick look again, Brent. Maybe I'll put something together over the weekend for this one or on Monday morning. Yeah, gut feel draw, and I'll leave it at that for now.
Yeah, fair enough. Right. So, Chris, what's your best bet on the Telkom knockout? Orlando Pirates?
I would go with Pirates on price, yeah, because I do think that 17 to 20 is too big.
I must tell you,
put on the heels Sundowns at 8 to 10.
Okay, so Sundowns 8 to 10. I must tell you, and I know this is coincidence because we definitely don't have enough viewers on the show at this point to influence the market in a few seconds. But while I was talking to you, I had the WSB site open and I was reading the odds. And while we were talking, and just after we finished the Pirates game, the odds went from 17 to 20 to 15 to 20. That's influence for you.
Well, whether we're responsible or not, 15 to 20 is a bit nearer the mark. I would have even thought 7 to 10, in all honesty. Pirates beat Chipper 1-0 in Port Elizabeth in the league earlier this season, and they had a man sent off with, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes to go. So, yeah, I mean, they've got the wood over Chipper. Chipper's improved since Tinkler took over, but they're poor travellers. And, yeah, Pirates, look, they've got to start putting the ball in the net. I mean, some of the howlers that they've missed this season, the coach must be going absolutely crazy. But Pirates on price, it was too big at 17 to 20, and I think everybody else will follow suit if they haven't already.
Oracle Rugby still in the mood. He says the reason is he just put 20,000 on Pirates after your tip on WSB. But I can assure you that's definitely not the case. Oracle said he does like Baraka to win. And yeah, Peter Paul joking that 20,000 is only a 2-unit bet for Oracle. So yeah, guys, thanks very much, man. Chris, thanks for talking Telkom knockout and EPL with me earlier. And yeah, let's hope we have a good weekend and we can make some money.
Yeah, let's hope so, Brent. Thanks very much, and thanks for everybody for watching and commenting.
Excellent. Thanks, guys. Thanks for watching. And if you missed any of our shows, you can find them on our YouTube channel. We'll have plenty of links to them on Twitter and Good for the Game forum as well. Thanks to those, and there are some of you who came through all 4 shows. It's an absolute marathon. As Oracle rightly pointed out, I look exhausted. It's time to go either to bed or to have a stiff drink and then go to bed. Chris, thanks very much. Thanks, everybody.
Good night.